Hi all. In the previous session, we demonstrated if programming construct and if else statement, selection statement using an online compiler with a few example programs. So in this session, we are going to discuss about loop and demonstrate few types of loops. So repetition, whenever repetition occurs, the loops, it is a loop, it is like a cycle. It is like a cycle. So eating chips from a packet, you cannot eat all the chips at a time, at one time. You cannot eat all the chips at one time. So you take a chip and then eat one at a time. One time, second time, third time, until all the chips in the packet are exhausted, right? So eating chips from a packet is a repetition. And go on shopping spree with a lot of cash, lot of shopping, repeatedly you purchase something. Similarly, take an exam that has several questions. So you have to answer all the questions, but you cannot do it at a time. At one time you cannot do. So first question, next second question, and then answer third question, fourth question, and so on. Complete all the questions in the examination. So that is the repetition of answering questions. So repetition structure. So the loops are many types. While is one type, and do while is another type, and for is another type. So coming to the while statement, while more items to process until this condition is satisfied, okay, you have to repeat the statements within the while and end while. That means within this block, whatever statements are placed within this block, those will be executed until the condition failed. So what you can keep any condition here. So if the condition is satisfied, you have to repeat the loop. If the condition is true, repeat the loop. Condition is true, repeat the loop, and so on. So this is the while structure. So any loop consists of these parts. The first one is the initialization part, and then you have the body and updating part, and then condition checking. If it is false, it follow a different steps. If it is true, then it has to repeat the body. What is body? Set of actions which you want to perform if in repetition. All those statements are kept in this body. And what is this updation? So how many times it is a count, initialization. So in initialization, you maintain a counter here, and for the first time, the counter will be initialized to 0. And then you execute all the statements in this body once, and then increment the count because you have to go for the next iteration. So before going that, you check the condition, whether you satisfy or not. If you didn't satisfy, then come out of the loop. Otherwise, if you satisfy, if it is true, the condition is true, then repeat again the same steps. And again increment the counter and then check for the condition. If the condition is true, again repeat the loop by performing the next iteration. And again update the counter value. And again test the condition. If it passes, repeat the same. If it fails, then go to a different set of actions. So this is the parts of a loop. Now I would like to demonstrate while so here is the program to demonstrate the while statement, and the program will find the even numbers in a given range of numbers. So I'm declaring one integer named number in the main function. Its return type is integer again, and this is the ending of the this is the starting braces of this function, main function. That is the beginning of the block, and this number is used as a counter. That means how many times to repeat, like um, how many times it is the loop is repeating, that will be tracked by this number. And then this n is the limit, how many times you have to repeat the loop. So this is the initialization part of the loop, that is the number is equal to 1. So 1 is stored in number variable. And now you have to input the value of n. So the value of n should be taken from the user. So using a scanf statement, I'm giving the range of numbers in which I want to find out the even numbers. So this is a print statement to just display on the screen even numbers from 1 to the n value that is previously entered by the user. That will be substituted here. Now this is our while loop. So the number is less than or equal to n. Initially the number is 1. Say suppose n is equal to 3. So in the first 3 numbers, you have to find out the even numbers. So 1 is less than n, so the condition is true. So it enters into the while block. So this is the starting of the block, and this terminating braces indicates the end of the while block. So in this, there are few statements, 3 statements are there. One if statement, and the other one is an incrementation. This is the updating one, updating component in the loop. So if number, its value is 1 initially, so 1 mod 2 is equal to 1, so it is not equal to 0. So this if block will not be executed. In this block only one statement is there. You can see the alignment or indentation here. So only one statement in if block, and we are skipping this. And the next statement in this alignment is number plus plus. So this statement is equivalent to number is equal to number plus 1. So you're incrementing number. So number value is 2 now, and 2 is still less than 3. So once again it is true, and it will enter into the while block. And 2 mod 2 this time, the remainder, if you divide 2 by 2, the remainder is equal to 0. So you are just entering into the if block because this is condition is true. So you are entering into the if block and printing only one statement is there, that is printf the number. The number is printed, 2 is printed. And then what is the next statement after if? Number plus plus. So once again you are incrementing the number, that is now it is number is equal to 2 plus 1, that is 3. So once again it goes here, 3 is still equal to 3. So once again we repeat this. So if 3 mod 2, the remainder is 1, it is not equal to 0. So it skips this printf statement that is in the if block and comes to the next statement, that is the number plus plus. So the number value is already 3, 3 plus 1 is 4. So once again it goes to the while, 4 is not less than or equal to 3 because n is 3. So the condition failed here, so it will terminate the while statement and comes to the return 0 to the operating system. And this is the end of the main function. This is the terminating braces for main function, and the program ends. So out of the 3 numbers, only 2 is even, and that will be printed. So now I would like to run this program. So I would like to just custom this one. So I will give only 3 here and run this program. So it is successfully executed. Input is 3. That means n value is given as 3. And so enter the value of n. We entered 3, and even numbers from 1 to 3. This is the range we have given. Only 2 is even. Okay. So if you can put a slash in here, this even numbers from 1 to 3 will be printed on this next line. So I'm going to do that change, even numbers. So I'm going to insert this slash in for a new line. And once again, I wish to run. And this time I want to give some 10 numbers and then run. So it is successfully executed. Input is 10. So n value is taken as 10, and even numbers from 1 to 10, what are there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So all these 5 numbers are even. So that is displayed. So this is how a loop works, especially the while loop. Thank you. In the next class, we'll discuss about the for loop and the program demonstration.